Some babies that weren't even born before have been talking regular sentences already. And a number of people who thought they were right young and spry have noticed that they can't bound up a flight of stairs like they used to without their hearts fluttering a little. Well, that can happen in 1,000 days. Nature's been pushing and contriving in other ways, too. A number of young people fell in love and got married. Yes, the mountain got bit away a few fractions of an inch, and millions of gallons of water went by the mill, and here and there a new home was set up under a roof. Almost everybody in the world gets married. You know what I mean? In our town, there are hardly any exceptions. Most everybody in the world climbs into their graves married. The first act was called Daily Life. This act is called Love and Marriage. There's another act coming after this. I reckon you can guess what that's about. So, it's 3 years later. It's 1904. It's July 7th, just after high school commencement. That's the time most of our young people jump up and get married. As soon as they pass their last examinations in solid geometry and Cicero's orations, looks like they suddenly feel themselves fit to be married. It's early morning, only this time it's been raining. It's been pouring and thundering. I mean, Mrs. Gibbs' garden and Mrs. Webb's here, drenched. All those bean poles and pea vines, all drenched. All yesterday over there on Main Street, the rain looked like curtains being blown along. Maybe begin again any minute. There you can hear the 545 for Boston. Here come Mrs. Gibbs and Mrs. Webb coming downstairs to make breakfast, just as though it were an ordinary day. Now, I don't have to point out to the women in my audience that those ladies they see before them, both of those ladies cooked 3 meals a day, one of them for 20 years, the other for 40, and no summer vacation. They brought up 2 children apiece, washed, cleaned the house, and never a nervous breakdown. It's like what one of those Middle West poets said. You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life. That's what they call a vicious circle.
Yeah, busy.
There's Howie Newsom delivering the milk. And there's Cy Crowell delivering the paper like his brother before him.
Morning, Howie.